All right, let's hear from a few more people via Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord. We'll go next to Jen from Providence. Jen, you're on the air.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, we've actually spoken a couple of times before. I live on the border,
Beautiful. Oh,
and
yes. Oh, right, right, right. And did you work in Massachusetts, was it?
yeah, I'll work in Mass, shop in Mass, but then you live in Providence. You go back and forth,
Got it.
and you see my super chats all the time. My screen name's Ferret Queen.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Beautiful.
yeah, so I actually wanted to talk to you about the super chat I did earlier to get your opinion on it. It was on a WJAR, your local station too, so you'll probably end up seeing it. There's a grocery store chain in the Northwest called Fred Meyer's.
Okay.
They lost power and they had a lot of food waste.
Mm-hmm.
So they were actually instructing their employees to destroy as much as they could so the
Yeah.
homeless wouldn't go and take the food. People started taking some anyway, and also people running local food banks because their supplies are so short.
Yes.
The guy actually had a dozen Portland police officers go and stand guard and threaten people to like not be able to take any of this food.
Yeah.
It's gotten that bad with the corporatism, and the girl who did the article said this was a guy who also refused to donate their old computers to local schools.
I mean,
So I
listen,
just wanted your opinion on this.
in the past, if the story is as you describe it and nothing else, and of course, I'm just going by what you're telling me, it sounds absolutely depraved and disgusting. Now, we've covered in the past how many grocery stores are hesitant to donate food that is maybe on the verge of expiration to food banks because of concerns about liability, which are not their fault. And even that I sort of take issue with. Like, can't we figure out some way of making sure that we can do that, because food wastage is such an issue and we want to deal with that liability? It doesn't sound at all from what you're telling me like that's what's at issue here. And if it's as you describe, and again, I don't know, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's why you have better sources than I do. So I was hoping that maybe you could do a little research and before tonight's show, maybe look into that
Well,
to
you
try to
know,
give me some kind of
the
story
show
on
has
it.
already been has been produced for today, but I will look into it. I do want to know more about it. It sounds crazy.
Yep. And real quick, so all this stuff that they're saying about the solar panels being covered in snow and whatnot, they're trying to blame green energy.
Yeah.
My fiance is union electrician and builds solar farms as
Okay.
part of his job. These panels are specially equipped to not allow snow to stay built up on them.
Right.
They're put at a specific angle. They're coated with special, like kind of like a waxy kind of thing almost.
Yep.
So that is not the problem.
Of
Even them saying,
course.
"Oh, we're not winterized or whatever." I mean, I grew up in Louisiana. If you get a dusting of snow, it's the apocalypse.
Right.
But yeah, still, they cannot blame these solar panels because they are so well engineered to handle this.
Yeah, the solar panel piece I'm less familiar with. I know that when it comes to the wind turbines, they simply haven't made the changes to them that you can make in order to make them impervious to the cold weather, like they've done in Montana and Wyoming and Wisconsin and so many other places.
You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
They set up a couple of wind turbines in one of the nearby towns of Johnston, Rhode Island, and there were people living in this apartment complex that complained it was going to blow the smell of the city landfill towards their apartment complex.
Oh boy, I can't imagine that
Every
that's the case, given the elevation, the height at which you put the wind turbines. I've never heard that even alleged before.
well, just everybody was sharing the clip from Futurama, him saying windmills do not work that way.
Right.
But yeah, them actually thinking it was going to blow the smell other than the wind moving the turbine.
I hadn't heard that, but I will check it out.
All right. Thank you so much, David. You keep seeing my super chats. I watch the show every day.
All right, Jen from Providence, great to hear from you. Very much appreciate that.